You're struggling to hit the low pitch, and you want to start doing this with the low pitch. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 drills that you can do so you can stop doing this and start doing a lot more of this. Today, I'm going to teach you how to hit a low pitch. And the things I'm going to teach you, I'm also going to apply in this video, as I'm going to have a challenge, which is I'm going to hit that L screen right there. But that would be too easy, so I'm gonna make it a little bit harder by doing this. As you can see now, that's a 1 in a million shot right there. And if I don't hit this by the end of this video, I'm gonna have to do 25 push-ups at the end of this video. Now, what most hitters do when it comes to that low pitch, they swing and they try to lift it, and this gets them disconnected and that barrel drops and they stay tall. And I used to be that way too. I used to be that player that would struggle with the low pitches because I wasn't using my lower half. And that's the key here in this video, is using your lower half and as well your shoulders, because a lot of young hitters, what they do is they'll swing and their shoulders will start going that way, and then they'll roll over that ball instead of staying through it and then getting in the lower half to drive that pitch. For example, if we look at Corey Seager, we'll see that on this low pitch he drops into his lower half, and you'll also see that his bat is an extension of his shoulders. So he rotates his shoulders to get on plane with the pitch, and then he throws his hands out front directly towards the pitcher. He's able to hammer this ball out of the ballpark. So those are the 2 keys here that we're going to talk about. But right now I have to do the first part of the challenge, try to hit that screen. And again, I want to try to get my lower half in there. If I stay too tall, I'm going to pound this right into the ground. So I want to get into my lower half. I want to drive on my shoulders to be on line with the bat. Boom, here, on line with it, okay? And see how I'm starting to drop into my lower half so I can get on plane with it and hit it right up the middle. And this is another thing too. I always have something that my players could focus on, because if you give a player something to focus on, a lot of the stuff that's going on with your swing will start to clear out. I wouldn't have it as hard as this, but I would have an L screen there and force them to work up the middle. So here we go. Ooh, just missed it. 0 for 1. Ooh, feel like I'm gonna get it by the end of this video though. Before moving on, as you can see, I drop into my lower half, my backside, and then the bat is just an extension on my shoulders. As I rotate, the bat gets on plane with my shoulders and continues through as my hands go directly towards the pitcher. So what drills can you do to help you to hit the low pitch? Well, one of the things I love to do, and if you've been following my channel, I always talk about the catch drill. It's the drill I do the first thing with each player before we start hitting. And what I'll do is I'll put a glove on their hand, or if we're using tennis balls, I'll just have them catch it with their bare hand and I'll throw it low. And so what they're gonna do is, let's just say this is the pitch right here. What they're gonna do is they're gonna go and they're gonna get into it. They're gonna get into their lower half. See how my shoulders now, my shoulders are on plane with that pitch so I can hit it. And then you see how I drop into my lower half. So here, bam, you see how I dropped into that lower half? So by putting a glove on their hand or using tennis balls, they're gonna naturally here, they're gonna get into that lower half, they're gonna get into our leg and have a strong base. And that's the key right there in hitting, is that base. If the pitcher gets you to start moving here, they beat you. Look how unbalanced I am. And if you're too far back, look how unbalanced I am. Your swing's not gonna work. And that's the same thing with the low pitch and being too tall. See how you're too tall and you're trying to hit that low pitch, you're disconnected. So by having the glove on, getting them to load like they're gonna swing, and you see how I'm in that power triangle right now, where my head's in between and I'm in that strong position, athletic, balanced position, then I just take my top hand to it and catch it, okay? And then from there, what I do is I'll have them do a few where they're just catching just like this, and you'll see their shoulders are gonna go right on plane and their top hand is gonna just drop right into the strike zone, right into the path of the ball, which is going to help them so much when it comes to swinging. So that right there clears up a lot of things, and it teaches them to get into their lower half. And if it's a high pitch, same thing. Bam, they're gonna just learn to drop their hands on that plane to catch it and drive that pitch, okay? So that's the first thing we do. We do the catch drill. Now, before I go into the next one, I gotta do my challenge. Come on, man, I can hit this. Let's do this. A little too deep, still good swing. 0 for 2. I'm gonna hit this for the end of this video. So the next drill is called the open hitting drill. A lot of professional baseball teams apply this drill. Basically what you're gonna do is, instead of being normal like this, you're just gonna open. So you're right here and you're gonna swing. So now you're forcing yourself to get on plane with that pitch and work this way and work up the middle on path towards that L screen. And again, we always want to work on a target, so then it gives them a focus point. And if you're focusing, you're going to get better in the long run. So that's what we want. So we're here. This would be our normal place. And then we just want to open up just a little, and we want to take that swing and stay through it going that way. Now we don't want to come over it this way. We want to stay through it, okay? Stay through it, and our direction is towards the L screen. We want to stay towards the pitcher. If your hitter is going this way, that's an issue. You're gonna start rolling over balls. You want to stay through it, okay? Bam, that way, toward the pitcher. Now my next swing, make that adjustment. I got this. Oh, close, so close. I'm gonna hit that. So the last drill I have for you is just side toss. I like to do a lot of side toss with my players. So if they're hitting right here like this, I would be over here, okay? I like to be over here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna throw the ball to the inside of their back leg and throw it low. That'll keep them here. If they start rolling over, they're gonna hit ground ball. So they're gonna stay this way and stay through it that way, okay? So throw it into their back leg on the inside, kind of like where the groin is, and that will help them to stay in their lower half and stay behind the baseball and drive it up the middle to the opposite side, and they won't roll over, okay? So those are the 3 drills, and now I'm going to try this for the last time. If I don't do it, 25 push-ups. Pressure. I love it. I love it. Oh! So I'm about to do these push-ups, but thanks for watching. This video right here is a Barry Bonds swing breakdown. You're gonna love this video. So go ahead, click that video, go over there. In the meantime, I'll be doing these 25 push-ups. Yeah.